So right now with our missing of December, we have, we have 11 personal injury cases coming in. So, on average, on a monthly basis for one, we're usually right around that $2,000 mark for billing slash collections for them in any given month. So yeah, it's, now that I'm talking out loud of that, it's bolstered us about an extra 15 to 20 grand a month. So yeah, it's more than paying for itself. So all in all, I think our overall cost is probably right around $4,000 a month of what we're physically spending, between mailing, staff, things like that. Before Annie, I was really reliant. I was doing some SEO stuff online. I was really just trying to network as much with attorneys as possible, which, I'd get a couple here and there from attorneys, but otherwise just with regular patients coming in, they get into a crash, and then now they're turned into personal injury. So, it's kind of a slow trickle with it, but now with Annie's, we're getting, we got, I don't even know, there's just the amount of leads that we got in January was well over 100 in our small area. And then, but now it was end of January when I got my new girl hired. So now all those are starting to come to fruition a little bit. I was actually just communicating via email with a couple that was in a crash, and our phone lines haven't been working. So she ended up emailing us, but that they really want to get in. So yeah, it's been really good working with Annie's stuff. Yeah, get down to the nitty gritty of it. It's more than paid for. So, hell, when I got into this initially, I was like, all right, if I even get one case a month, it's going to more than pay for it. But now, like with that, now, like those attorneys that I was trying to network with before, now I can actually go and show them, I'm bringing in these patients, but this is what we're able to do in the office. Now they can physically see with their own eyes, like, oh, this dude's not a regular chiropractor. He knows what the heck he's doing with personal injury. So now that hasn't come to a full circle yet, but I think that should eventually start driving in some more referrals from attorneys then too, to be like, all right, this dude knows his stuff. We're going to start working with him more. I was getting, probably throughout the year, about 8 to 10. We have on any given month, we're rolling in about five to eight in a month now. Yep, average PI, we're usually between $7,000 and $9,000 for those. Kind of, yeah. We're on the far west side of Wisconsin. It's La Crosse is our biggest city over here, and it's like 50,000. Holman, the village itself is about 10,000, but it's got a fairly decent sized rural area too. They're coming from all over. I had somebody they ended up not fully coming in because they're driving about an hour 15 minutes one way. So they came in for a little bit, but then they're like, I can't keep doing it. But yeah, we have a pretty good reach with everybody here. Yep. So we bill the med pay. We don't have PIP in Wisconsin, so yeah, we're reliant on the med pay, and we're kind of pre-qualifying some of these people too as far as med pay goes with stuff. But so far, everybody that's come in, I mean, they've been good with the med pay portion of stuff with insurance. It's going good. We had right off the bat, I mean, we're going gangbusters on it, and it's been like turnkey from the start. So, I mean, her walking through every step of the way, plus with having her book as a reference on, things to be doing. Um, and then even with, getting a new person in, how she's been able to work with her, Mariani's been able to work with her as well, so that we're all on the same page. Um, for me personally, being the doctor, being the business owner, I can be as hands-on or as hands-off as I really want to be with it. Because obviously Annie knows what she's doing, and I trust what she's doing. Same thing with Mariani, so that when they're working with my employee, I don't feel like I need to be like micromanaging all of that stuff. It's kind of you guys take care of that. I'm going to work on, the patients. I'm going to work on when the patients come in, getting them going for care and things like that. So I can actually focus what I want to focus on, not all the extra stuff. We have our weekly meeting, and then like Annie will still touch base with me. Mariani still touches base with me. So, but I'm not sitting there looking over my employee's shoulder though, going, oh, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? Because Annie, I mean, she's on top of all that stuff and making sure we're staying on top of it then too. And I even told her, it was like, I would much rather pay a little bit extra and have you working with us a little bit more to make sure you're holding our feet to the fire. Because I mean, it's human nature to just, once the ball starts rolling, kind of take a step back, relax a little bit. But with Annie, I mean, just with her personality and everything too, I mean, yeah, she stays on top of us with stuff, which I can appreciate, because it's easy to get lost in the shuffle of everything throughout the day. I mean, I really just can't sing Annie's praise enough on how much she has accomplished for us in a short amount of time, and how it's really taken the personal injury side of our practice and just expanding it. Because I mean, I've done so much training and focused so much on the personal injury side of things since graduating. In this office now, it's kind of spinning my tires a little bit on getting more new personal injury patients in. And yeah, ever since we started working with her, I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, I know some offices, they're not huge fans of having they like the personal injury from the money side of things, but they're not a huge fan of having a lot of them for the paperwork and all that. But I mean, we have the systems, we have everything in place for it. So we just needed a way to feed the system, and then this has been awesome. So when she asked me if I wanted to come on here with it, like, oh, hell yeah. You don't even have to ask me twice for that. But yeah, absolutely. I think if anybody has any knowledge and really wants to grow in the personal injury side of things within their practice, this to me is a no-brainer. I mean, I've done other programs in the past, just in general, new patients wise, some new personal injury stuff, but like this one, she produces. So yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a no-brainer for someone to do this if they really want to expand on their personal injury practice.